All right, Shalom. Want to begin by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rawchaa, Qadash. Double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. Much respect to the brothers living worldwide in truth and sincerity, and salutations and blessings to the elect, believing on the words of Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi. This is your brother Dawada here in the church of Birmingham, Alabama, coming next you with another lesson. Lord willing is edifying. And it's over. This place is through, man. It is fastly circling the drain. All right. The Lord is taking away the mirth of the people. All right, by taking away their jobs. And it's happening around the the season of them supposed to be in a jovial, happy mood, man. You know? Thanksgiving getting ready to come up. All right. Your wicked holiday Christmas getting ready to come up. And the Lord is putting you people in straits. You know? Hey, your food stamps, your benefits are being cut off. All right. And this is the will of Yahawashi. See, the Lord promised he was going to do these things. You know? Again, America, Babylon the Great was never meant to be your rest, man. You weren't meant to make it here. Right? You have that saying of the American dream where you gotta be sleep. You know, you gotta be sleep to think it's an American dream, man. All right, but you're seeing the trends. The trends are evil and only evil, man. As the scriptures say. All right, let's start here in Isaiah. Isaiah chapter 24 and verse 7. The new wine mourneth, the vain languisheth. All the merry-hearted do sigh. You see that? Yeah. Lord is taking away your joy, man. Okay? It says, the mirth of Tyre ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoiceth endeth. The joy of the harp ceaseth. See that? So yeah, you ain't having a coke and a smile, as it were. You know? There's no joy here in this place, man. It says, they shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. Right? You trying to drink your sorrows away. All right? You in such a destitute mindset. There's no relief in sight. It says the city of confusion is broken down. Right? What's the city of confusion? America. Babylon the Great, which Babylon literally means confusion, man. All right? So you see in this place being broken down piece by piece. Every house is shut up that no man may come in. Right. You're going to have these layoffs causing people going to be shut in houses, you know, which is going to flourish or intensify to a martial law, man, and they putting curfews on you people. Right. It says there is a crying for wine in the streets. Right. Answers. Okay. These people are going to be looking for answers, and we always go into it. That's that perplexity, man. You know, that root word for perplexity, one of the definitions there is to be without resources. And again, the biggest resources these people are going to be without are what? Answers. You see? It says, all joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. See that? The mirth of the land is gone. See? Yeah, evil and only evil. Let's get some of these articles I have queued. Right? Now this is so-called before the holiday season, man. GM to lay off 3,400 at Detroit plant. Right? Other EV sites. See that? Yeah, 3,400 was laid off, man. What's going on here? That's crazy. That's crazy. Look at E. Maybe, okay. Yeah, you see that? 3,400. And we ain't got to get into it. The headline says it all, man. All right? And what is this going to bring? More grief, you know? More contention among the people. All right? This next article. UPS cuts 48,000 jobs in the year to date as its turnaround continues. See that? 4,800, man. Excuse me, 48,000. Right? 48,000. And you know, around about this time, they usually ramp up. Why? Because they're having, gifts being sent to people. Well, guess what? People ain't got no money to send these gifts, man. All right. So what's the conclusion? These people are going to be in a what's the word? Destitute mindset, man, for lack of better terms. You see? Yeah, that's what you people going to be, man. In a fucked up mindset. See that? Let's go here. This next article. See, the Lord promised these things were going to happen, man. Matter of fact, real quick. This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4 and verse 31. Miserable, yeah, these people in a miserable mindset. Miserable are they that afflicted thee and rejoice at thy fall. Miserable are the cities which thy children serve. Miserable is she that received thy son. See that? For as she rejoiced at thy ruin and was glad at thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation. See that? Yeah, this place is grieving. You know, when you grieve for what? A dead person, man. America is dead, man. Again, this place is circling the drain. You might as well go ahead and pull the plug. I seen a video earlier today regarding people making bank runs, man. You know, because the banks are borrowing more from the Fed, the repo market. Look into that. You know, it's a lot of information. But these banks are borrowing money from the Fed, and it's up to 50 million right now, man. Why? Because no funds are being deposited into the accounts because of the shutdown, man. And this person made the proclamation that she go and get your money, man. If you gotta say, get as much money as you can out of the bank, because they ain't got no money in there. Go ahead and pull your money out, man. And you know what a bank run, you know, on these banks gonna cause? It's gonna cause the whole financial system to collapse, man. So we right there. Okay? This place is being put in a lower state. What the Lord said, come down and sit in the dust. O virgin daughter of Babylon. That dust meaning confusion, man. See? It says, for I will take away the rejoicing of her great multitude, and her pride shall be turned into mourning. You see that? Yeah. Hey, people are mourning, man. You see? Hey, Halalyam like Yahawashi. These things going to continue, man. You see? This is just the tip of the iceberg, as it were. These are the things that we can see. The stuff in the background going to be even worse. Let's get this. Amazon cuts 14,000 corporate jobs. See that? Cuts 14,000 corporate jobs as spending on artificial intelligence accelerates. See that? Yeah. And you people going to be fucked up, man. As it were. For lack of a better term. You going to be fucked up out here, man. You see? And that's all in effort to bring this place down. Remember the scripture say, if this place does not be turned upside down, let's grab that. Yeah, we're seeing the turning upside down of America, Babylon the Great. The Lord is putting everything in his right and proper lot, man. Okay? 2nd Ezra chapter 4. And we'll start at verse 26. It says, then answered he me and said, the more thou searchest, the more thou shalt marvel. For the world hasteneth fast to pass away. See that? Yeah, this place is hastening fast to pass away. See? And cannot comprehend the things that are promised to the righteous in the time to come. For this world is full of unrighteousness and infirmities. Yeah. And we see that, man. All right? From the shit they put in the food to the stuff they put in the water to the what they spray in the air, man. This place is full of infirmities. And we ain't got to go into unrighteousness. We plainly see it. See? It says, but as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee, for the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, yeah, what's that that's sown? The evil, man. All right? Yeah, this place is in man, this place is messed up, man. Okay? And if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that it's sown with good. So these things that we're seeing occur has to happen. This place has to be turned upside down for the kingdom of heaven to be established, man. Again, Amazon cuts 14,000 corporate jobs as spending on artificial intelligence accelerates. See that? Go to the next article. It says Outback Steakhouse closing more restaurants amid parent company turnaround. You see that? So you keep seeing this word turnaround, you know, and that's just a guise that they using, man. You know, trying to say that this place is gonna turn around for the better. Hell nah, man. These jobs are not coming back. All right? And what this gonna lead? More food insecurity, man. You know? These certain restaurants closing is gonna lead these certain cities, these certain towns as food deserts. You see? Let's go to the next one. All right? It says 6 ways the shutdown is about to get worse. See that? Yeah, from the job losses to the shutdown, this thing is only going to get worse. And we just going to get the highlights, right? See? Thousands of federal employees will also miss their first full paychecks this week. See that? Thousands, man. See? Hey, and again, we mentioned how those banks are not receiving those funds. So now they're operating at in the red. Okay? They having to borrow money from the Fed. You see? It's called a repo market, man. It says SNAP food aid, which is being cut off. Head Start, see that? That's being cut off too. WIC Nutrition Assistance, which is also under the SNAP banner, being cut off. Essential Air Service, yeah, you air traffic controllers, man. Okay? Ain't no traveling, you know, for the so-called holiday season. You see? Military pay, see that? Yeah. Federal civilian paychecks, see that? Hey, man. And you see what the thing is dealing with money, man. All right? And that's what the Lord did, you know, concerning Egypt, man. The Lord cut off their financial well-being, man, when those crops and those livestock were done away with. There was no more trade, you know. Nah, they didn't have anything to trade, so that affected their economy, man. And the Lord said he was going to bring plagues upon Egypt as before. So these job losses, these shutdowns, is an effort to bring this place low, man. Isaiah chapter 19 and verse 14. The Lord have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. You see that? Yeah, the Lord has mingled a twisted spirit here, man. So much so that the decisions that they're making are all bad decisions. All right? The Lord said he was going to take away this place wisdom. You know, that's part of them coming down and sitting in the dust. You see? It says, neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do. See that? So from your corporate all the way down into the bus boy, you see, there's not going to be any work for Egypt. And we're seeing these things manifest. All right? And what's this causing? Mourning. Okay? Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 1. That's why the Lord encouraged you to do this. Right? Because, hey, we in those days where there's no pleasure, man. And these things going to continue to grow. Ecclesiastes 12:1. Remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. And you best believe all those people who are not getting paid because of the shutdown, or all those people that we just looked at, that their jobs will suddenly take away. They ain't having no pleasure in these days, man. They wonder how they gonna pay the rent, right? How they gonna pay the mortgage? How they gonna put food on the table? You see? It says, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. Right? This truth, man. The sun, the light, the moon, the stars, right? They represent this truth, all right? And the Lord is getting ready to present the famine of the word to you people, man. Well, you really not gonna have any answers, you know. Got this dude Drewski making parody videos, man. You gonna remember that day, bro. You know, yeah. When this truth is not readily available to you, you're gonna be seeking a vision of the prophets. Okay. It says, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, yeah. You got these certain stock market gurus, you know, these investors, you know. Yeah, they hearing this report, man, and it's not good. Even with the feds lowering the interest rate, it's still bleak. The outlook is bleak for these people, man. You see? It says, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be dark and right. No hope. They don't see the light, the proverbial light at the end of the tunnel, man. All right? All they seeing is evil and only evil. But you seeing how it's not going to be any work, man. Yeah, the grinders shall cease. Why? Because they are few. See? It says, and the doors shall be shut in the streets. Yeah, these closings. All right, these store closing. You know, these shutdowns. You know, these plant closing. You see? When the sound of grinding is low, see? And he shall rise up at the voice of the bird. Hey, you going to get up early, put in application. And all the daughters of the music shall be brought low. And we seen that, man. This is the worst era of music ever. All right, hands down. No competition with that, man. All right, but you see how the Lord is plaguing this place by taking away the jobs, taking away the mirth, taking away the benefits, and it's causing these people to be in a state of mourning. So that's gonna be it for the lesson. Lord willing, it's been edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rawchaa, Qadash. Double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. Till the next time, Shalom.